Hey, what's up traders? Mike here with the watch list video for Tuesday, June 27th. Something I realized today is July 4th is next week. So I think 87% certain the market closes at 1 on Monday and it is closed on Tuesday next week. And last week we had the holiday on Monday. So we're in a summer week sandwiched between two holiday weeks. If it seems dead out there, it is. Just be aware of that, right? It's one of the things newer traders don't understand is how easy it is to succumb to boredom trades, right? And then some people are winging it and don't know why they're taking trades anyway. But I always say you should have a reason for every trade you take. We try to find the entries that are green right away when they trigger. But right now, there's just not a lot moving at all. Not a lot of great setups. So just keep that in mind. Don't succumb to boredom trades because you don't want to when excitement, if you will, comes back to the market. And that can mean any given day you could have, even just one stock, one low floater with a big headline, and you could make a killing that day, right? But you don't want to whittle away at your account balance waiting for something like that to happen. So I'm just going to show up every day, and if I find something to trade, I'll trade it, but do not succumb to boredom trades right now. So this is the daily on the SPY. We had a red day. I think the Dow was pretty close to being flat today. But let me go right into what I want to watch for tomorrow. ADMP, massive volume today for that stock and a pretty strong close. So I do want to keep an eye on that one tomorrow. VCIG. If anyone uses TradeStation charts, which I just started using, and you know how to get this all to be over here to the right, let me know. I don't know if it's a setting or if just the way it is, but some of the stocks, I think maybe recent new issues or something, start on the left, and to me it's weird looking. I'd rather have it over here. But anyway, this one is kind of interesting with the big pop back here. Then a couple days ago, it put in a lower high of 784, and then today actually hit 775. So that's interesting. Tomorrow over 775, knowing 784 might be another catalyst, but it did close well off its highs, which makes me like it a little bit less. SIEN gapped up back here, kind of came back down and is starting to curl back up. I want to keep my eyes on that. SLG, great relative strength today. SLRN, there's another one that's stuck to the left side of the chart. Big move today. We're going to see if that gives us set up tomorrow. SYM was on bounce watch today. Just goes right back on bounce watch tomorrow. Just another red day. Overstock OSTK had the big rip last week. Now you got 2 days in a row, 2 red days in a row on declining volume. So that one kind of treating it as a bounce play. AI continues to fall. And let me give you the numbers again. It's fallen from a high of on June 16th. It hit 48.87. Today it's around 32 bucks. And that's in about a week's time. So I'm just going to keep this one on bounce watch. You guys in chat know how I play the bounce plays. It has not given a setup yet, but we'll see. SRPT. Just straight down for 4 days in a row. Again, not a pretty daily chart, but I'm going to put it on bounce watch. It's kind of looking for an oversold bounce setup. Here's another new issue that's all the way stuck on the left. I have reservations about this one for sure. Let me try to see what it traded. There it is, BOF. 142,000 shares today. For some reason, I don't see any volume down here. 142,000 shares today. It IPO'd back here. I'll tell you what, on the day after its IPO, it had what sounded like really good news. I want to say with Walmart, and then the next day with Costco, and then the next day, a deal with the Army. Amazing headlines, and this thing can't catch a bid whatsoever. So, Mike, why in the hell are you having it on bounce watch? It's a great question. I don't know. But it's so oversold at this point. It's only been trading for, what, 6 days? Certainly overdue for a bounce, and it's I think the IPO price was in the 6 or 7 range, and it's all the way down here close to 3. So I am going to put it on bounce watch. It has had some nice headlines lately. Whoops, let me fix that. All right, next, PLLT had a nice pop today. Good relative strength, decent volume for that stock. Closing well off its highs though. SFWL, kind of an interesting chart that popped back here to 1245, and then today hit 1180 before closing at I don't know, 10 bucks ish. But interesting volume today. We're going to keep that one on watch. And that is it. I'm not in love with this list. I'm not in love with the trading environment. But I make my money between the bells. I mean, the Dow could gap down 1,000 points tomorrow. It won't affect me because I make my money between the bells. I try to find trades on an intraday basis, and I'm in cash every night. The downside to that is you got to be in front of your screens, but most of you have seen pictures of my office know I've got a dumbbell rack, I've got a treadmill, I've got a standing desk that I can raise up and down to sit, and I've got a stationary bike. All those things keep me in front of the screens and keep me in shape. So that's the way I'm handling it. Again, just don't overtrade and don't force setups. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in the chat room.